morning, graduates, faculty, honored guests. It is such a pleasure to be here with you today after 3 long years of waiting. First, I'd like to thank the band for playing our processional music, led by UH Manoa Director of Bands, Jeffrey Beckman. And let me thank in advance our 2 American Sign Language interpreters, Jan Fried and Laura Safransky. Now, please direct your attention to the rear of the auditorium, where the Tuahine troupe will offer an ole to celebrate this place. That beautiful ole was under the direction of Hu Keawelos Jr. of our Hawaii Nuiakea School of Hawaiian Knowledge. Now, please rise for the national anthem, sung by Ms. Jamie Craycroft, and Hawaii Pono'i, sung by Megan Salah, both candidates for the Master of Music degree. The joint University of Hawaii Army and Air Force ROTC Color Guard will present the colors. be seated. Mahalo, Ms. Craycroft, Ms. Salah, students of Hawaii Nui Akea. Regents, honored guests, faculty, and alumni of the University of Hawaii at Manoa, thank you for joining us as we honor the accomplishments of our students. We're so pleased to celebrate the accomplishments of so many of our students this year who did not have the opportunity to participate in their commencement ceremonies in 2020 or 2021. Together, you should all be so proud of having achieved your goals under the most challenging of circumstances. On this auspicious day, we celebrate your incredible accomplishments among this community of scholars. I hope you feel great pride in all you have achieved and that you have a clear sense of the exciting new opportunities you will enjoy as you enter into the next stage of life. I have every confidence that the superb education you experienced here at UH Manoa has prepared you with the knowledge, skills, and passion to thrive and to continue growing as lifelong learners. Some of you will enter directly into the workforce. Others will commit to a field of service. Some of you may immediately pursue an advanced degree, and still others will seek out a different path. Regardless of where these next steps take you, remember the importance of learning, remember the people with whom you have connected, and always cherish the memories you have created. UH Manoa is a very special place, situated in a lush valley within a great city on an island that bridges east and west in the middle of the Pacific in the most beautiful place on earth. We attract some of the most dynamic students and faculty from across the state, the nation, and the world. This brilliant intermingling of people and their backgrounds with our beautiful host culture makes Manoa a unique place of learning that is truly like no other. You've enjoyed the benefits of this inspiring gathering place of diverse people and perspectives. You've engaged in critical thinking, and you've encountered multiple disciplines. It now becomes your kuleana to acknowledge the social obligations you now carry to make a positive contribution to your family, to your community, and to the world around you. You're surrounded here today by family and friends, parents and grandparents, children, in some cases perhaps grandchildren, aunties and uncles. Please take a moment to reflect on what they've done to make it possible for you to walk across the stage today. You can thank them later, and I know you will, but right now, on behalf of the entire university, I want to extend our thanks and appreciation to all of you gathered here today for your commitment and sacrifice for your graduate. Mahalo for making this day possible. I also want to recognize the Manoa faculty members seated above the stage behind me. Your presence demonstrates your dedication to our institution and to our students. You've each contributed in your own way to the success of our graduates. Thank you for having been part of their quest for higher learning. I also want to recognize several distinguished members of our community who are here. Our student speaker will be Monsi Murdy, Regent William Haining, and Regent Diane Paloma. UH Vice President for Administration, Jan Govea. Faculty Marshals, Amy Hubbard, Shauna Brown, Lori Yankura, and Kekeha Salas. Graduates, this is your time, your turn to lead. You've displayed incredible resilience and courage across these past 2 years. Build on this experience and all that you have learned. Hold your friendships and this place close to your heart and make this world a better, safer, and more peaceful world for all of us. Congratulations. I now invite Dr. Laura Lyons, who serves as our Vice Provost for Academic Excellence, to recognize graduates who have excelled in many ways, particularly those with distinguished undergraduate academic records. Laura.
Aloha. We have a number of students whose academic records merit recognition. Audience, please hold your applause as I call these groups. And students, please rise and remain standing until all the groups receiving honors are recognized. Regents and presidential scholars, please stand. These students have received full scholarships awarded solely on the outstanding academic records they held in high school or Hawaii community colleges. University Honors Program graduates, please rise. Phi Beta Kappa Honor Society members, please rise. Student marshals who have been selected by their colleges for their outstanding academic accomplishments. Students graduating cum laude with a cumulative grade point average of 3.5 to 3.74. Students graduating magna cum laude with a cumulative grade point average of 3.75 to 3.9. And finally, students graduating summa cum laude with a cumulative grade point average of 3.9 or higher. Congratulations to all of you. We are also proud to recognize our Army and Air Force Reserve Officer Training Corps cadets and our students who have served in the armed services, who are students who are in active duty, reserves, and National Guard. Would all ROTC cadets and active duty, reserve, and National Guard members of our armed forces please rise and remain standing. Congratulations, we thank you for your service. We also recognize all current and former representatives of the Associated Students of the University of Hawaii and the Graduate Student Organization who are candidates for degrees. Will all representatives of ASUH and GSO please rise? Congratulations to our ASUH and GSO graduates.
Thank you, Dr. Lyons. I'm now pleased to introduce our student speaker, Ms. Mansi Murthy, a candidate for the Bachelor of Science in Biology. Ms. Murthy started her journey with the University of Hawaii at Manoa in 1995, when both of her parents, now UH Manoa alumni, fell in love, married, and graduated from UH. She followed in their footsteps, and in her 4 years at Manoa, she's been involved in a multitude of organizations, both on and off campus. She's been a multi-annual Dean's List awardee, a resident assistant, a College of Natural Sciences student ambassador, a biomedical researcher for the American Diabetes Association, a Girl Scout troop leader for Hawaii's Title I schools, and a mentor for UH's Hanai program and the PAC Pre-Health Undergraduate program. After graduating, she looks forward to continuing her ongoing COVID-19 research at the John A. Burns School of Medicine and pursuing a graduate certification in immunology and a medical degree in emergency medicine. Please join me in welcoming Ms. Mansi Murthy.
Aloha mai kako, University of Hawaii and Manoa, faculty and staff, ohana, friends, enemies, and most of all, our remarkable graduating students. Today, I'd like to talk to you all about a school assignment I'm sure we've all seen before. When I grow up, I want to be. As a kid, those 8 words meant the world was in your hands. It was all of your dreams beyond imagination. Personally, I wanted to be a doctor, and a veterinarian, and the president, and a dolphin trainer, and a superhero as like a side job, I guess. When I grew up, I wanted to be the best, just like in the movies. Kind, athletic, pretty, smart, and successful. But then I came to college, got an 11% on my first organic chemistry midterm, and knew my standards had changed when I celebrated it. I had to redefine the standard of perfection that I held myself to. I think that was my first introduction to the harsh reality of college. That maybe the dreams I had planned for myself wouldn't be as easy as I thought. So much for being the first ever president, doctor, veterinarian, dolphin trainer. It's not such a bad thing, though. You'll discover a lot about yourself that you didn't before, like how maybe mushrooms don't taste as bad as you thought, or that thermodynamics class you thought you'd hate actually turned out to be really interesting. On your self-discovery, you open yourself up to a whole new melting pot of people and ideas. You see a guy zipping down Legacy Path on his unicorn scooter, and instead of judging him like I know you would have before, you think, man, that's actually pretty smart. You start to expand your mindset and redefine what you see yourself becoming. Sometimes, though, it can feel pretty redundant to think about the future. Life comes at you fast. One minute, you were panicking because you procrastinated registering for classes on STAR, and the next, you're sitting at home, taking those same classes over Zoom because of a global pandemic. Your world feels like it's thrown off its axis. Suddenly, a whole new realm of hardships and heartbreak are blocking your path, and you are forced to fight through the ashes of your old plans. This is the time that will truly whittle you down to the bone, to your breaking point, forcing you to wonder if maybe your choices were the right decision. But it highlights how our progress is never truly linear. We are here today with diplomas signifying our tears and our laughter, our victories and our losses, and our unique and meaningful experiences being celebrated all together in one. Your successes and failures have shaped into an incredible story only you have to tell. I've been truly lucky to see some of your stories unfold, and while you may not all have become what you once dreamt you would be, I hope you look at yourself today proud to be where you're standing. Whenever you redefined yourself and your future, you took a step forward. Everything that you were, everything that you experienced, got you to this point. Even so, it wasn't just because of you that you stand here today. Take this time to thank your support system. Mahalo nui loa to the parents and guardians who listened to your dreams and helped you get there. Mahalo to the mentors who constantly pushed you to be the best version of yourselves and for believing in you. Mahalo to your family and your friends who have held you up and celebrated you whether you succeeded or not. And finally, mahalo to the younger versions of yourselves who decided that when you grew up, you were going to be here today, commemorating your academic and personal achievements. I almost wish people asked you what you wanted to be when you grew up as you progressed through your entire life. Because the thing is, no matter how old you feel, when a keiki calls you auntie at the store for the first time, even though you already promised her you're only 21 years old, you are never truly done growing. There is such a beauty in asking that question because you will always have the power to choose your answer and redefine it as you change. Let it serve as your reminder to always forge onward. Today, I stand in front of 955 innovators, leaders, TikTokers, changemakers, and risk takers who remain steadfast in their journey to graduate at the University of Hawaii at Manoa through their personal trials and tribulations. Ho'omai class of 2020, class of 2021, and class of 2022. Not even a global pandemic could stand in the way of you graduating here today. Now, with the world in your hands and a diploma to show it, I'd like to ask you, what do you want to be when you grow up? Thank you and congratulations. Hau'oli mo'oli oe.
Mahalo, Ms. Murdy, for that amazing and inspiring speech. And I hope some of you are thinking about wanting to be the UH president when you grow up. We now come to the main event, the most anticipated part of our ceremony, the conferring degrees. I now call on Provost Michael Bruno.
We will begin the degree conferrals with the baccalaureate degree. I will call upon the deans from each college to present their baccalaureate degree candidates. Dean Arnade, College of Arts, Languages, and Letters. Mike.
Will the candidates for bachelor's degrees from the College of Arts, Languages, and Letters please rise and remain standing? I am pleased to present these candidates for the bachelor's degree.
Associate Dean Sherwood, College of Natural Sciences.
Will the candidates for bachelor's degrees from the College of Natural Sciences please rise and remain standing? I am pleased to present these candidates for the bachelor's degree.
Dean Osorio, Hawaii Nuakea School of Hawaiian Knowledge.
E nā haumana o ke kula o Hawaii nui a kia e imi nei I ka palapala lai pua. E ku I luna a e mau ko o ko ku ana. He mana o olu olu, ka waiho ana I nā mea noe no ke keke lei lai pua.
Vice Provost Lyons, presenting the candidates for interdisciplinary studies.
Will the candidates for bachelor's degrees in interdisciplinary studies please rise and remain standing? I am pleased to present these candidates for the bachelor's degree.
Dean Hedges, the John A. Burns School of Medicine.
Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Science in Medical Lab Science please stand and remain standing? I am pleased to present these candidates for the bachelor's degree in Medical Lab Science.
Dean Saria Ulep, Nancy Atmosphera Walsh, School of Nursing.
Will the candidates for bachelor's degree from the Nancy Atmosfera Walsh School of Nursing please rise and remain standing? I am pleased to present these candidates for the bachelor's degree.
Dean Chapman, School of Architecture.
Will the candidates for the bachelor's degree in the School of Architecture please rise and remain standing? I am pleased to present these candidates for the bachelor's degree.
Dean Centel, Thompson School of Social Work and Public Health.
Will the candidates for bachelor's degree in social work and public health from the Thompson School of Social Work and Public Health please rise and remain standing? I am pleased to present these candidates for the bachelor's degree.
Upon the recommendation of your faculty and by virtue of the authority delegated to me by the Board of Regents of the University of Hawaii, I hereby confer upon you the appropriate baccalaureate degree with all the rights and privileges appertaining thereto. Congratulations. Reading the names of the candidates will be Dr. Craig Howes, Director of the Center for Biographical Research and Professor of English, and Dr. Temi Hailiopua Baker, Associate Professor of Theater and Dance and Kumu Olelo, Hawaii. Will the candidates please come forward?
Teresa Fu.
Mansi Murdy.
Justin Yee.
Tina Loss.
Jade Spalina.
Emmy Lynn Luo.
Ming Hui Mu. Kelly Vega.
Isaiah Caleb Eusebio.
Nozomi Tamamoto.
Shayna Arakaki.
Miu Sugiura.
Michael Ajimura.
Emily Tashiro.
Juliana Tomita. Dylan Pilger.
Florime Garcia.
Madeline Johnson. Chantel Balberti.
Joshua Fumuina.
Dazon Aruda. Jade Junse.
Abel Alonso Mendoza Martinez.
Brooke Suzuki.
Hello.
Anastasia Lowe.
Sayan Cabradilla.
Cody Powers.
Kaylin Kitazumi.
Brandon Kwok.
Ragasa.
Kaylee.
Jane Ragasa.
Kaylee Konopko.
Justin Toyama.
Emily Tupper.
Chuck Hon Lam.
Micah Steigerwald.
Shengtong Jin.
Ryan Mantiply.
Victor Ho.
Camille Damon.
Carl Angelo Penular.
Michelle Ryu.
Rainier Jericho Javio.
Natalie Rivera.
Justin Wong.
Lei Luke Yoshioka.
Ryan Moo.
Michael Lawson.
Andrew Lin.
Alexander Schellenberg.
Carl Frederick Simpliciano. Alexandria Fryer.
Jessica Sturgis.
Jared Estrada.
Liuta Takahashi.
Tara Harris.
Korea Matsushima.
Kaylee Ramil.
Mayu Suzuki.
Keisha Lee Aki.
Tevin TJ Chang.
Ye Dam Yun.
Justin Chen.
Sheena Marie Torres.
Paul McGee.
Shane Nakamura.
Johanna Leo Salmon.
Emily Joyce.
You too. Kristen Olsen Santana.
Max Lawcock.
Aslyn Brandenburg.
Megan Johnson.
Sofia Obando Leon.
Nicholas Miwa.
Sarah James Piedra.
Daniel Trupp.
Ani Kawada.
Emily Yun.
Michael Mitamura.
Julian Salkin.
Emily Fong.
Brianna Burdell.
Erica Ford.
Richard Chen.
Joshua Jurens.
Lindsay Nicole Bull. Kelsey Maloney.
Cheyenne Algones.
Sophia Brinkman.
Nasia Nichols.
Shaylin Silva.
Yun Mi Guak.
Eunice Bala.
Soha Yun.
Luella Joy Karang.
Matthew Gohata.
Levin Gil Bonilla.
Tihana Re Maria Cotero.
Christina Tiam.
Mackenzie McCarthy.
Elizabeth Madrid.
Benjamin Charbonnier III.
Alexis Panipon.
Logan McSherry.
Kiana Alejandro Casimero.
Molly Hogan.
Crystal Jem Lascaro.
Savannah Wells.
Jacob Germain Yupplug.
Ebony Salilo Tapasa.
Taylor Pu'uoho.
Symphony Valencia.
Megan Andrada.
Haley Ikeda.
Justin Hervey.
Ashley Lane.
Quade Siu.
Jansen Moore.
Brianne Nakagawa.
Thomas Rivera.
Kara Hayashi. Megan Viernes.
Shi Chung.
Jolie Ching.
Haley.
Erica Ma.
Haley Harrison.
Stefan Cranston.
Samuel Helfrich.
Justin James Paz.
Sean Yonahiro.
Kelly Tamashiro.
Talon Lindquist.
Megumi Shimizu.
Ian McCoy.
Sang Yuen.
Preston.
Sang Yuen.
Preston Siavong.
Sophia Elise Cruz.
Marley Rin Yuriko Pereira.
Hikina Gawen Hailey.
Ka Ling Lam.
Nicholas Capilano.
Chelsea Madeira Sayona.
Hunter DeTurk.
Lily Kao.
Marabella. Mitchell Marabella.
Isabella Pasa. Kai Johnson.
Kissy Mari Kema.
Madison Audet.
Jared Joseph Cadiz.
Victoria Kennard.
Jason Lau.
Han Nguyen.
Vanessa Goodman.
J.R. Abalos.
Kaylee Levine.
Rotana Rin.
Nicole Chapman.
Grady Rewer.
Taylor Chung.
Dylan Gomez.
Kalani Cheng.
Alex Torgerson.
Jacob Regan.
Juliet Paplava.
William Alexander Matters.
Hannah McEveley.
Emmeline Asano.
Giselle Valoria.
Emily Kurth.
Michaela Black.
Tracy Pham.
Kyle DeLeon.
Kelly Huang.
Kaylee Okalani Kalima.
Carrie Rungi.
McKenna Shafter.
Sakura Wilson.
Tiffany O'Neill.
Emily Kim. Abigail Jones.
Jeffrey Alexander.
Daniel Cervantes.
Tiffany Nakayama.
Kaeo Lee.
Nakili Kachola.
Lynette Joy Akawili.
Andrew Maddox.
Zachary Minato.
Bronwyn Schmidt.
Veronica Penuelis.
Cameron Wakakua.
Kimberly Youngs.
Noah Kimura.
Zoe Dencla. Yeah.
Taufa Setafano.
Stephen Prosoloff.
Mopopo Savea.
Samantha Rinky.
Erica Ponce de Leon Johnson.
Lois Charlotte Taylor.
Juan Carlos Aguiar Salazar.
Ian Gerber.
Sophia Storch.
Jacqueline Simpson.
Blake Bickham.
Julia Algin.
Peyton Simmons.
Jacob Nygaard.
Nasli Figueroa Quintal.
David Krejcik.
Molly Tibbet.
Shane Parnell.
Nathaniel David Flores.
Lauren Marion.
Erica Sauerland.
McKenna Bond Savage.
Kelly Medeiros.
Christine Uehara.
Ashton Goddard.
Leighton Villanueva.
Samantha Hall.
Keegan Flagg.
Corey Franz.
Malia Nagy.
Elena Friedman. Candace Sarange.
Cristo Manog Bital Cristomano.
Isaiah Avila.
Jamie Park.
Quemos Wilson.
David Lee. Edwin Zhang. Ashley Hanato.
Isabella Kraft.
Jalen Micah Onagon.
Hannah Knox.
Brandon Effendi.
Jacob Nakasone. Jacqueline J. Bregman.
Rihanna Tyler Kapili Maranan.
Giovanna Scambaluri.
Kaylee Ann Dang.
You want it the other way around? Takayuki Endo.
Mark Joseph Roland.
Miku Atsuya.
Makoa Elgin.
Joelle Marie Abueg Image.
Bailey Spry.
Elazar Heradura.
Taylor Hepua Makamai Kauikalani Widener.
Tiara Kobayashi Bautista.
Laura Enns.
Mangwen Chan.
Cole Fujihara.
Emily Lane.
Zain Jabbar.
Julia Alexander.
Michael Wattis.
Jonah Hirano.
Andrew Barrows.
Kathleen Prado.
Nainoa Ornelas.
Jason Alvarado.
Chloe Moore.
Perry Malone.
Delaney Cole.
Daniel Lay. Jerome Melvin Kimes.
Tahiri Perez.
Jonah Panoke.
Hanale Ho'opai Silva.
Apisak Chaisomkun.
Jacob Stone.
Eric Wilkins.
Clark Whitehead.
Brittany Grizel.
Robert Lemon.
Katie Gavin.
Kenzie Vieira.
Sarah Kutami.
Kahai Old.
Joseph Walker.
Krishna Bayudan.
Brandon Ikaika Bernaldez.
Alexis Matias.
Evan Kerr. Jamie Lynn Mandame.
Ryan Michael Manglailai Agbayani.
Isaiah Andrew Sanchez.
Nikki Zamani.
Lionel John Bueno.
Claire Barden.
Alex Neremasu.
Kristen Milor.
Jewel Rakasa. Tyler Ito.
Jordan Pounds Critchfield.
Rachel Ma.
Thomas Tigley.
Florence Jane Andres.
Daniel Florenco.
Kahe Ahea.
Anna Campena.
Cautious Marie Latham. Kristen Kobayashi.
Alessandra Katrina Kabading.
Jordan Davis.
Tyler Chinen.
Shaden Glenn.
Glenn Larita Jr.
Amy Kurata.
Eric Lamb.
Chanel Crawford.
Chase Lee.
Sherry Padore.
Irene Ma.
Jake Killian Wolf.
Leanne Wong.
Dominic Santiago.
Andrew Lanza.
Gabrielle Parmalee.
Clara Orr.
Rachel Bonin.
Olivia Murray.
Diane Her.
Hava Bryan.
Saaya Toli'i.
Lauren Nakamine.
Shinshin Hu.
Emily Lamb.
Derini Mahoney.
Anna Fan.
Asuka Freisinger.
Jared Kupono Koichi Barrett.
Tatsu Cornigan.
Madeline Davis.
Micah Tossi.
Jasmine Gtap.
Micah Akamine. Aaron John Fernandez.
Justin Ryson Peniria. Matthew Ito. Jeffy Lamb.
Kaylee Hayashida.
Felix Jared Pindalawan.
Maya Kanatake.
Raquel Valle.
Jonathan Finelli.
Shay Remigio.
Jay Goodearl.
Christopher Kalabaklan.
Manavai Madeline Fuatino Alefosil.
Romeo Celeste Jr.
Laurelyn Igarta Peters.
Allison Fisher.
Chelsea Javier.
Kelly Huang.
Jelarni Elashion.
Jacqueline Osumi. Micah Mashima.
Emma Zink.
Jonathan Kim.
Taeun Hartley.
Jazare Ray Tumaning.
Jieying Wu.
Victoria Bailey.
Lola Billings.
Alexis Oviedo. Michael Ito.
Kristen Campbell.
Anya Wu.
Isabel Lovato.
Jeanette Tajiri.
Paola Rodriguez Beltran.
Ryder Tanaka.
Kathleen Reed.
Julia Suzaki.
Eric Kwan.
Caitlin Lee.
Amy Kubota.
Vanessa Kumkai.
Saki Honma.
Jaden Crane.
Janelle Olivas.
Carissa Wynn.
Gia Concepcion Alonso.
Michelle Shao.
Claire Belloc.
Rebecca McCoy.
Gwendolyn Hinckley.
Trevor Wickman.
Farah Lee.
Mila Sapolu.
Helen Son.
Cameron Ricemuller.
Rosella Sonzani.
Duin Din.
Noah Carvalho.
Rebecca Luong.
Gina Cross.
Nicholas Van.
Isaiah Palermo.
Darren Randall Itacio.
Sophia Whalen.
Mario Mora.
Leah Hartwig.
Patrick McKindle.
Brittany Whitfield.
Taylor Atkinson.
Jeremy Hedricks.
Yik Ching Wong.
Amy Marr.
Nan Bui.
Sage Enomoto.
John Hasabe.
Sydney Phelps. Miranda Tagagi.
Kenny Kiriu.
Emma Rose McCall Delgado.
Kimberly Dyson. Fiona Jane Dodson.
Dorothy Smithers.
Newton Rasner. J. Paul Lubin.
Christiane Moss.
Sydney Chun.
Kayla Petriello Eisenberg.
Justin Marr.
Dulcinea Sabin.
Kainani Rosare.
Francis Ann Camuso. Francis Philip Villar.
Manalu Nakanishi.
Kira Magnuson.
Jake Hijiraida.
Alexandria Ugarte. Brett Schlager.
Kelly Higashiya.
Marina Tran.
Colleen Hayward.
Kirsten Davis.
Carolina Alvarez.
Margot Berthium.
Gabriel Allen.
Austin Kali Angelo Borsier.
Amy Lee.
Thomas Reed.
Malia Hasegawa.
Theodora Yu.
Vanessa Alacron Salgado.
Cheyenne Steele.
Lydia Perdigo.
Yasmin Amparo Gutierrez.
Jessica Pathwarden.
Mika Asai.
Kira Borello.
Juhei Lee.
Craig Opie.
Arlene Grace Argel.
Matthew Zafay Kirtz.
Ethan Ryan Paloma.
Joshua Pino.
Sarah Kane.
Shaw Newsom.
Sandy Fu. Aaron Wong.
Tiffany Flood.
Aaron Liu. Justice Ishii.
Andrea Gutierrez.
Mikey Au.
Melanie Acorda.
Tiana Akau.
Josephina Fortin.
Mickey Musgrove.
Kaliana Fortin.
April Tang.
Stephanie Shao.
Kenzie Logan.
Eugene Chung.
Keely Rego.
Brandon Lloyd.
Charlene Biakan.
Bradley Boucher. Jimmy Knoll.
Svetlana Ellsburn.
Andrew Emmons.
Kiana Perez Santos.
Sigrid Seep.
Alana Ho.
Cameron Maymay Woods.
Brianna Ellis Kahone.
Chelsea Takei.
Raiden Dulay.
Samantha Harper.
Lauren Jordan.
Brandy Hitchcock.
Margaret Bassett. Amanda Cantu.
Kayla Kim.
Kylie Bakey.
Taya Nakashima.
Teal Knight.
Jonathan P. Sayavong.
Chantel Lopez.
Trina Tran.
Priscilla Quinones.
Hannah Wynn Kao.
Cameron King. Skylar Yamada.
Gloria Alai Maleata.
Tiffany Ibarra.
Nanea Carnuth.
Katie Chu.
Sarah Cheng.
Jocelyn Jun.
Maria Hill.
Amy Takaki.
Justin Mortensen.
Amanda Lauren Barlin.
Hannah Cremens.
Kavena Takeo.
Christine Sierra Kiawit.
Mark Christian Raylan.
Leanne Manera.
Tatum Makalapua Angwai Sampson.
Angela May Garrigan.
Precious Lay Abarcas.
Sarah Lynn Campos.
Russell Kalimbas.
Ray Okumoto.
Sandy Cabradilla.
Tiffany Marquez.
Amber Espiritu.
Trevor Suzuki.
May Christine Ines.
Jonathan Estranero.
Connie Liu.
Lauren Oakland. Maisie Manley McCampbell.
Noah Lapitan.
John Kalei Makali'i Thornton Clark.
Samantha Ray Segundo.
Aye. Madeline Alvarez.
Marisa Shoda.
Naomi Orozco.
Jennifer Xiao.
Samantha Yee.
Aiden Tribble.
Olivia Wilson.
Adriana Heikel.
Esther Kim.
Fong Dao.
Ashley Nguyen.
Hope Yuasa.
Christine Samonte.
Kelly Yoshida.
Tanya Kiaaina.
Celeste Passion.
Laakea Maera.
Hazel Joy Subaya.
Justina Moore.
Mar Hedrick Makanas.
Leanna Marie Goteza Cruz.
Alisa Ann Nikaido. Monique Ordonez.
Keopu'u Okalei Piha Napoleon On.
Capri Saint-Onge.
Daniela Mendoza. Leslie Ann Kabaya.
Kiana Marie Sullivan.
Yvonne Morin.
Shaila Nishikawa.
Lexi Malor.
Crystal Joy Redoble.
Bernadette Pata.
Brittany Ann Geralba.
Aaron Sanson.
Mavic Rose Rivera.
Caroline Whitesoul. Niana Kilby.
Tomoka Sugeyama.
Jennifer Lam Yuen.
Glennie Mae Delgado.
Carolyn Imhoff.
Nikolai Adrian Banez.
Taya Nichols.
Kristen Kubo.
Johanna Vipriya.
Carly Janai Nakano. Jasmine Cachola.
Caitlin Takadena.
Burgundy Artuyo.
A Park.
Teja Basilio.
Kristen Hara.
Lorian Gossen.
Jazarel Feeney.
Kaylee Rafael.
Dion Rose.
Hannah Angelica Valencia.
Haunani Reed.
Griffin Ward.
Melissa Cabales.
Aiden Brown.
Lokelani Camaros.
Glorylyn Salas.
Mila Ramos.
Scott Suzuki.
Fernandine Holokai.
Jessa Dela Cruz. Allison Marie Gonzaga.
Lourdes Adame.
Anthony Butak.
Jared Fukui.
Shuizarde Bays. Raymond Lay.
Brian Kamalani Oshiro.
Daniel Luna. Aiko Tells.
Kavailana Aulia Maikapu Uvai Miko.
Elias Agbayani.
Lane Kiryo Alakai Maki.
Kenneth Concepcion. Jonathan Matthew Acosta.
Dylan Kekela Fauces.
Austin Sue.
Rianne Fujihara.
Pia Opunta Solis.
Aaron Vincent.
Jeanette Leigh Julian.
Haruno Terayama.
Leah Nakamoto.
Nahoko Okada.
Taylor Kelly.
Jasmine Kapua Emilia Mendoza.
Riza Lara. Tyler Dinocenti.
Carly Jo Napua Le Ilima Nani Carlton.
Connor Bonnell.
Melia Ann Kuule Manu.
Kapono Opu'uvai Fujitani.
Jaden Lehua Lani Milan.
Darren Sugawa.
Kuukama Kuukai Kamahine. Chio Kane Kolia Kavahine Ka Iu Kapu Omua Baker.
Caitlin McCall.
Okay. Malamalono Hokama Paris.
Alexa Joelle Ross.
Kayo Kamalani Moriguchi.
Jonathan Salvador. Emiko George.
Adam Druna Kaipo Po'oloa.
Paul Sibala.
Tehina Kahikina.
Stephanie Hayes.
Kamali'i McShane Padilla.
Elias Nakahara. Aaron Wolfs.
Helena Marie Bakudes Kekaula.
Victoria Hunt Borowick.
Sasha Mieko Giran.
Damian McPherson.
Jocelyn Pohai Ke Aloha Makamua Rodriguez.
Katrina Shuping.
Keohona Lani Bryant.
Kim Pham.
Kealohi Lani Park Roberts.
Lena Uemura.
Kahili Liu Hanuhano.
Stacy Ikehara.
Kaulana Stanley. Hold my
Judina Haas.
Professor. University marshals. If you will now please lead the candidates through the final step, without which you do not have degrees. The shifting of the tassels from right to left, please stand. Now you are official.
Congratulations. We now come to the conferral of the master's degrees. This conferral marks the completion of a rigorous program of study. We honor your accomplishments. I call upon Dean Aune, Graduate Division.
I will call the candidates for master's degrees by college or school. As I announce your college or school, please rise and remain standing. College of Arts, Languages, and Letters. John A. Burns School of Medicine. College of Natural Sciences. Nancy Atmosphera Walsh School of Nursing. And the Thompson School of Social Work and Public Health. I am pleased to present these candidates for master's degrees. They have completed their prescribed courses of study and are recommended for the appropriate degree.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty and by the authority delegated to me by virtue of the Board of Regents of the University of Hawaii, I hereby confer upon you the appropriate master's degree with all the rights and privileges appertaining thereto. Reading the names of the candidates will be Dean Aune and Associate Dean Julianne Maeda. Will the master's candidates please come forward?
Caitlin Wyatt. Greta Pierce. Erica Sanchez.
Jamie Blue Craycoff.
Carla Guajardo.
Megan Sala.
Ross Nakayama.
Keenan Dolan.
Christine Cabrera.
Miguel Cadoy III.
Alyssa Wilhoit.
Andrea Jewell.
Rolando Espanto. Alexander Colston.
Hannah Lealoha Kaina.
Yusan Jung.
Misha Williams.
Sakura Gima. Carol C. Ya Lee.
Ariel Colburn.
Caitlin Hayes.
Chelsea Arume.
Danica Capacity.
Jocelyn Arboleta.
Jennifer Lee.
Ana Malia Ku'aloha Kia.
Michaela Baggio.
Christina Hulama.
Shayna Katz.
Jethro Makareg.
Marina George.
Brooke Arlene Conway.
Sarah Sweeney.
Isabella Walker.
Ka ipulau makani o lono, ka mawai huna aina o kalani. Akea kahikina.
Mikaela Sampson. Jessica Connor.
Claire Paul.
Laura De Leon.
Cara Navarrete.
Christopher Lance Ikaika Molina.
Taylor Bogan.
Irene C. Trias.
Daisy Draper.
Abigail Quizon.
Michelle Escobar.
Lauren Robinson.
Leomana Olamaikalani Peli Holani Blankenfeld.
Ashley Sipaneri.
Kalili Noe DeTwiler.
Caitlin Kava. Casey Tomei.
Alakai Antonio.
Kristen Thompson.
Spencer Oshita.
Ethan Miyamoto.
Sadaf Naim.
Jenna Saito.
Nathan Talamentes.
Alec Cornejo.
Ella DeFalco.
May Roka.
Laura Griffin.
JC Marie Alohilani Gomes.
Audrey Lai.
Angie Lanier.
Zhao Jun Chang.
Kylie Igarashi.
Eleanor Rose.
Tiana Igarashi.
Michael Matrasco.
Rhiannon Soriano.
Alyssa Hironaka.
Ruthie Damasco Diaz.
Janette Makamai Martin.
Kelsey Mills.
Samuel Chen.
Rie Doi Stewart.
Amanda Grant.
Drake Miyake.
Heather Ann Franquez Garrido.
Nikki Huntington. Tiffany Pollister.
Shannon Pomaikai Hennessy.
Natasha Eves. Bethany O'Hara.
Dayan Ann Kahili Nai Perez.
Destiny Alegria.
Axel Defmingen.
Judy Soloai.
Soo Yeon Kim.
Shania Kouleo Hahanahe Okalane Oliveros.
Soo Jin Lim.
Esperanza Paredes.
Lisa Park.
Jolie Jean Mullink.
Hee Jin Park.
Abigail Doman.
Cade Christensen.
Leetta Haynes.
Hikaru Ishiyama.
Ashley Menor.
Kaoru Motomura.
Melanie Takashima.
Katsuhiko Kitada.
Akiko Tamura.
Annika Jennings.
Angeline Piquelo Sidio.
Shai Tong.
Rashonda Avila Burden.
Kathleen Griffin.
Lenny Mahina Flores.
Melissa Kim.
Lena Ala Hattori.
Magdalena Petko.
Mitchell Wong. Kristen Kameda.
Jenny Rachel Argueta.
Jolene May Ramos Pasqua.
Holly Ishiki.
Christina Jade Elsie Reinhofer.
Dolores Lay Black.
Sydney Bandy.
Hejin Hong.
Nora Parsons.
Mark Jensen Bumanglag.
River Nygaard.
Kyle Perkins.
Kaya Arakaki Mineshima.
Gabrielle Beist.
Kamea Chelly Cruz Makusi.
Dana Asuncion.
Ke'ahi Kahui.
Julia DeYoung.
Joshua Brown.
Kale Kaneholo.
Runa Yonamine.
Kaylee Kurashige.
Jolina Baruela.
Kendra Marie Ormsby.
Sweet Samantha Santos.
Sydney Ayakawa.
Jacqueline Noah Cameron.
Kaylee Spragus.
Tracy Zhang.
Jenny Rooks.
Howard Mateo.
Anna Longi.
Mitchell West.
McKenna Nishimoto.
Lena Rose Fune.
Samantha Sanye.
Stephen Aston.
Kristen Tesoro.
Jessica Kabusag.
Danny Reyes Torres.
Britannica Sene.
Jana Ishikawa.
Kua iwi laka kahiwa kapu pili I haupapa nui makua.
Ashley Thompson.
Keli'i Nixon.
Cody Bonner.
Sherry-Ann Greenidge.
Keller McNary.
Shavani Trivedi.
Eduardo Gomez.
Renzimir Balaran.
Logan Dean.
Kaylin Kawakami.
Haley Hendrick.
Heen Ha.
Samantha Gabrielle Morgan.
Michael Stewart. Thomas Chapin.
Victoria Pue Lai Meg.
Hoku Tobin.
Meliza Roman.
Colwyn Dixon.
Devashri Prabhu Desai.
Henry Tran Quevedo.
Lauren Takasato.
John Dobbs.
Kyle Ishikawa.
Darlene Agbayani.
Michelle Nagata.
Michael Fondo.
Victoria Diana Cruz Flisco.
Taylor Tashiro.
Maya Nishida.
Claire Jisoo Frazier.
Marissa Miyagi.
Michael Omori.
Owen O.
Jason Ford. Bianca Navarrete Lopez. Ashley Hoff. Cheyenne Smeagol. Yoko Nagamine.
Hina I ka waihi I lei nani ka ala ke ala.
Sarah Swanson. Ramon Melendez. Tracy Shiraishi. Dennis Ho.
Congratulations. We will now confer the Doctor of Medicine. I call upon Dean Hedges and Director Burgess of the John A. Burns School of Medicine.
Will the candidates for the Doctor of Medicine degree please rise? I am not only pleased but excited to present these candidates for the Doctor of Medicine degree. They've completed the prescribed course of study and are recommended for the degree.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty of the University of Hawaii at Manoa, and by virtue of the authority delegated to me by the Board of Regents of the University of Hawaii, I hereby confer upon you the Doctor of Medicine degree with all the rights and privileges and responsibilities appertaining thereto. The names will be read by Director Burgess. Will the candidates please come forward?
Juster Parayuman Galiza. Amandalyn Rock. Weston McHugh. Sidra Parveen. Jenna Yoshisato. Kenneth Kato. KK Liu. Kale Hosaka. Darren Pui. Brandon Saka. Shani Ma. Grant Yonioka. Morgan Liu. Kelsey Kwong. Christine Vo. Jaron Takaki. Lauren Claypool. Anthony Robert Lim. Billy Ryman Ocampo. Kevin Martinez. Dylan Takdal. Maggie Mailing Kwok. Arlene Kandaya Parubrub Kiyohara. Cindy Vong. Stephen McCaspach. Kimberly Tihara.
We now turn to the conferral of the Doctor of Architecture. At this time, I call upon Dean Chapman, School of Architecture.
I am pleased to present these candidates for the Doctor of Architecture degree. They have displayed high scholarly attainment, resulting in an original contribution to their fields.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty, and by virtue of the authority delegated to me by the Board of Regents of the University of Hawaii, I hereby confer upon you the Doctor of Architecture degree with all the rights and privileges appertaining thereto. Welcome to this wonderful community of practitioners. The names will be read by Dr. Ciaralta. Will the candidates please come forward?
Tammy Keli'i Kapali. Richard R. Robinson. Angus Lynn. Janica Domingo. Kristen Yamamotoya. Brandon Kavika Keola Maikai Gar Ping Anino. Melis Nikoba. Josephine Briones. Christina Holcomb. Catherine Ortega Pananganan. Shelby Mendez. Danielle McCleave. Zaw Lat. Ireland Castillo. Yanning Chang. Su Ming. Daniel Young. Carl de Guzman. Krisha Layawan. Moises Leo Khan. Hiyuki Angel Au. Benjamin Go.
Congratulations. We now turn to the conferral of the Doctor of Nursing Practice. At this time, I call upon Dean Saria Ulep, Nancy Atmospera Walsh School of Nursing.
Thank you. Will the candidates for the Doctor of Nursing Practice degree please rise and remain standing? I am pleased and honored to present these candidates for the Doctor of Nursing degree. They have displayed high scholarly attainment, resulting in an original contribution to their field.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty of the University of Hawaii at Manoa, and by virtue of the authority delegated to me by the Board of Regents of the University of Hawaii, I hereby confer upon you the Doctor of Nursing Practice degree with all of the rights, privileges appertaining thereto. Welcome to this wonderful community of practitioners. The names will be read by Associate Dean Wong. Will the candidates please come forward?
Courtney DiConto. Lisa Jacquet. Kayleen Oliveros. Raymart Cortez. Mulisa Le. Jill Shimabuku. Michelle Tom. Angela Dubs. Prima Cureño. Uyen Freitas. Yoon Jun Chang. Adeline Rohita Suk Adachi. Nareli Domingo Kale.
Congratulations. We now turn to the conferral of the Doctor of Philosophy degree, the highest degree conferred at the University of Hawaii at Manoa. I call upon Dean Ane, Graduate Division.
Will the candidates for the Doctor of Philosophy degree please rise and remain standing? I am pleased to present these candidates for the Doctor of Philosophy degree. Each of these candidates has displayed high scholarly attainment and research ability, resulting in an original contribution to their unique field.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty of the University of Hawaii at Manoa, and by virtue of the authority delegated to me by the Board of Regents of the University of Hawaii, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Philosophy with all of the rights and privileges appertaining thereto. Welcome to this wonderful community of scholars. The names and dissertation titles of our PhD candidates will be read by Associate Dean Maeda and Dean Aune. Will the candidates please come forward? And family and friends, there will be a quiz on the dissertation titles of your graduate out on Ching Field in Murakami Stadium.
William Wright, Inferring Human Personality, Known Written Media, sponsored by Dr. David Chin.
Hua Lei, task-based language teaching in online mixed classes, novice heritage and non-heritage language students, sponsored by Dr. Betsy Gilliland.
Marissa McDonald, Ultraviolet Vision in Larvostomatopod Crustaceans, Anatomy, Physiology, and Behavior, sponsored by Dr. Megan Porter.
Suzanne DeVore, Syntactic Complexity and its Development in Early Learners of Mandarin, sponsored by Dr. Betsy Gilliland.
Claire Lewis, Stepping Out of the Shadows, Genomic and Experimental Elimination of Diversity Within the Coral Family, Agaricidae, sponsored by Dr. Peter Markle.
Kristen Rock, Using Analytic Rubrics to Support Second Language Writing Development in Online Tasks, sponsored by Dr. Marta Gonzalez Lauret.
Robin Screen, Insights from an Introduced Lizard on Coping with Environmental Change. Is it better to be behaviorally flexible or consistent? Sponsored by Dr. Amber Wright.
John Paul Brabant, Priory Bell, a musical narrative inspired by short story, sponsored by Dr. Thomas Osborne.
Luke Campillo, Patterns and Processes Shaping Avian Diversity Across the Hawaiian Archipelago, sponsored by Dr. Robert Thompson.
Frederick Alexander Rogels, Locale, Liminality, and Legitimacy in Contemporary Sagi Kyogen, Conceptualizing Tradition Outside Kyogen's Professional World, sponsored by Dr. Julie Ayezi.
Alealani Dudwa, or The Places You'll Go, Population Connectivity and Phylogeography, Insights in Widely Distributed Marine Taxa, sponsored by Dr. Robert Tunin.
Jennifer Yu, Monstrous Wives, Murderous Lovers, and Dead Wet Girls, examining the feminine vengeful ghost in Japanese traditional theater and horror cinema, sponsored by Dr. Julie Ayezi.
Kaleonani Hurley, From Archipelago to Loko'ia, Understanding Cryptofauna Communities, Crabbing, and Place-Based Management, sponsored by Dr. Robert Tunin.
Joshua Lazarus, What Became of the Birds by Haim Ben Avram, sponsored by Dr. Shauna Ryan.
Sean Dubé, Search for the Decay B sub S to Eta Prime XS bar using a semi-inclusive method at the Bell Experiment, sponsored by Dr. Thomas Browder.
Julia Whiting, The Family Body, sponsored by Dr. Shauna Yang Ryan.
Mercedes Pinjamer, Phylogenetic Affinities Among Ceta Species and Allied Genera, Malvaceae, Malvae, an examination of Cetophallax within the Hawaiian Islands and throughout the Pacific, sponsored by Dr. Clifford Morden.
Sharon Weiner, Juliet May Fraser, A Kama'aina Life in Art, sponsored by Dr. Craig Howes.
Vanessa Kunanan, Total Glucose Intolerance, Hypertension, and Metabolic Syndrome in a Multi-Ethnic Community in Rural Hawaii, the Kohala Health Research Project, sponsored by Dr. Andrew Grandinetti.
Jamie Uluvehi Hopkins, Ka'anei Kawai Ola Manoa, The Life-Giving Waters of Manoa and a History of Water Rights in Hawaii from Antiquity to 1900, sponsored by Dr. John Rosa.
Carmen Campbell, Evaluation of Sepsis-Related Cytokines on Endothelial Cell Permeability, sponsored by Dr. Beatriz Rodriguez.
Emily Jo Noskezi, Younger Deaf People's Attitudes Toward American Sign Language, sponsored by Dr. Andrea Perez Croker.
Cedric Aristocasian, Novel Algorithms to Account for Uncertainties in the Sequencing of Genetic Material with Skewed Abundance, sponsored by Dr. Ghislaine Poisson.
Hairu Nisa, Diathesis, Grammatical Relations, and Clitics in Ampanan Sasak, sponsored by Dr. Bradley McDougall. McDonald.
Tetsuya Idota, Decentralized Multi-Robot SLAM and Ad Hoc Network for Exploration in a Remote and Enclosed Environment, sponsored by Dr. Kyunggim Beck.
Sharon Joy Bulalang, A Grammar of Western Sabanan, sponsored by Dr. Gary Holton.
Oyunga Batsogs, Action Research to Start New Services and Expand Roles for Mongolian Older Adults, sponsored by Dr. Catherine Braun.
Leah Pappas, A Multimodal Study of Spatial Language in Hawu in Typological Perspective, sponsored by Dr. Gary Holton.
Laurie Chu, From Molecular Clouds to Our Solar System, an evolutionary study of ice and dust in preparation for the James Webb Space Telescope, sponsored by Dr. Klaus Hoda.
Kirsten Helgeson, Quantifying Geographic, Cultural, and Ecological Risk Factors and Protective Factors for Indigenous Language Vitality in North America, sponsored by Dr. Gary Holton.
Ross Kanoa Villager, Urothelial Cell Death in Congenital Obstructive Neuropathy, sponsored by Dr. Ben Fogelgren.
Yoshiaki Ota, Resistance and Appropriation, Japanese Imperial Literature and the South, sponsored by Dr. Ken Ito.
David Webb on New Notions of Algorithmic Dimension, Immunity, and Medvedev degree, sponsored by Dr. Bjorn Kos Hansen.
Qiang Wu, the heart metaphor in Chinese, sponsored by Dr. Song Jiang. Michael Christopher Tomatos, race and class formation for the Portuguese in Hawaii, 1870 to 1940, sponsored by Dr. Bernadette Gonzalez. Marimus Hassan Mosteler, Indigenous Asian Muslim Refugees, the Complex Identities of Cham Americans, sponsored by Dr. Brandy McDougall.
Congratulations to all of our new doctors of philosophy. Please be seated. At this time, Ms. Craycroft will rejoin us and sing the alma mater. You are now all official alumni and required to sing along. The words are in your program. Please rise.
In green Manoa Valley, our alma mater stands, where mountain winds and showers refresh her fertile lands. The flag of freedom beckons above her shining walls to larger truth and service. Our alma mater calls. Hawaii, we have gathered within thy wide-flung doors, as son and daughters claiming thy freely offered stores. Our loyal praise we tender and pledge to hold thy aim till oceans for horizon shall bear thy honored name.
Mahalo, Ms. Craycroft, and please be seated. This concludes our ceremony. We ask that the audience and graduates remain seated until the stage party has exit. Graduates will be excused by row, and the stage party will congratulate you one more time on your way out the door. Graduates can meet their guests by their appropriate alphabetical signs on Ching Field and Murakami Stadium. Volunteers will be available to help direct you to the correct letter of the alphabet if you need that help. Please refer to the map on the back of the program for further directions. E hele me kamaluhia a me kapono. Go forth in peace and righteousness. Aloha.